A couple of years ago, after experimenting with a homemade pizza oven, I ended up importing this through Sardinia. It was made in Sardinia, and it was imported through a company called LA Oven Works in Los Angeles, and so I got a good deal on it. It's supposedly a lightweight kind of home oven, but it still weighed 600 pounds. It's pretty heavy, but it's made with a refractory, cement product. And actually, this looks like it's plaster, but it's fiberglass. It's synthetic, so it's a really great for a home oven. It has a 31-inch diameter inside, which is good for like two 12-inch pizzas. I've done, 10-pound duck, chicken, pork roast. I've built a little griddle that I can slide in there. Anything that I can do, my old Weber I can do on here, and anything you can do in an oven. And roast vegetables, made pies, did a Cuban pork roast, chicken. I made this door, which I just lost my thermometer, which is a kind of an double insulated door, which I'd use for baking. But I have another door. This is just a single steel one. This is the one that it came with, so you can use that too. But when you're making pizzas, you don't use a door. You have it open. You fire it up, get a good fire going in there for about an hour. Move all the coals to the side. I have my little blow tube, blow the ashes off the surface. Slide your pizza in. And in 2 minutes cooks about 750 degrees. I get it up. A true Neapolitan pizza, which is the style of pizza I cook. They cook those about 900 degrees. So I don't quite get it that high. But I also built this table that it sits on, and it's got a cover, so I can be out here in the rain in our Seattle weather. And cook all year. And these are my little side guards that I put on during the winter for wind and rain blowing to the sides. But in the summer, I just take it off. And so I basically cook all year in it, a variety of things that you can think about doing. And it's a lot of fun. It does require a little love, just like tending to a fire,
Yeah.
But it's a labor of love, kind of fun. So I have a little blog. It's called Flour, Water, Yeast, and Steel, and I showcase a lot of the things that I've baked out of here.
Oh, okay.
You can go to. So if you Google that, you can find that, and it'll show you some of the products, some of the stuff that I've made in here, and different breads and pizzas and chicken and stuff. So.
How long did it take to get this set up actually the way you liked it?
Well, it came on a pallet. I got 4 buddies to carry it around the back and lift it up here. And it really just came with this little steel stand, but I thought that was kind of wobbly, so I ended up kind of building this table. We just hosted up. It's got 4 handles, one on each side, but it's still pretty freaking heavy, So, and then I insulated. I got some double insulated material underneath here, and some cement board, and then some plywood. So it's well insulated. A lot of problems people have with home wood-fired ovens is they get them too big, and they make them out of brick, or they don't insulate them well, and they just take too long to heat up. There's too much thermal mass to heat up, and so that you want something that actually is a practical that you can use. I can just come home and fire this thing up at 4 o'clock and be eating dinner at 6.
Yeah.
And so it's very practical. And if I make pizza at say 7 o'clock at night at 750 degrees, if I come out the next morning and check the temperature, it's still 200. So I can put definitely a roast in overnight and go to bed and slow roast something, 8 or 9 hours, something like that. Oh, I've also made yogurt in here.
You made yogurt?
So yeah, you wait till it gets really low, like 200 degrees, because you just need really low temperature, and yogurt's really easy to make. You just take some nice yogurt, heat up some milk, add the yogurt as a starter to the milk, and just put it in and just ferment it and just leave it in there. It just needs to be a low temperature for several hours, and you know, like you could do it in your home oven, but you know, then you're having to keep your oven on for hours and hours, you know, or things that you would take, you know, have to add charcoal or keep your propane thing. If you're roasting a chicken, it takes an hour and a half to roast a good chicken. I don't want to have my gas grill using up all my propane. You know, I could just put it in here and just use the heat of the residual heat from the wood and do
Right.
that. You know, so I've adapted a lot of different stuff for it. You know, so it's pretty fun.
That's really neat.
But it ruins you for going out for pizza.
Yeah.
The people that I have come over, they say it's the best pizza they had, and they're spoiled now. They
Yeah.
don't want to go out for pizza. I haven't gone out for pizza in a long time. Pizza and bread, a lot of baking of bread in there. So anyway, that's my wood-fired oven.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.